On the very first night of her marriage, this young woman's husband asked her to leave the bed. Confused and hurt, she was told to sleep on the couch instead. With no choice, she curled up on the sofa and spent the night alone. But her husband, who suffered from insomnia, couldn't fall asleep either. After tossing and turning for hours, he quietly walked over and lay down beside her on the couch. The next morning, when she woke up and found him there, she was shocked. He too panicked and quickly lied, saying his pillow wasn't comfortable. The following night, she swapped out his pillow and once again pretended to sleep on the sofa. Just as she expected, her husband crept over again. This time, she suddenly opened her eyes and teased him, asking if he was sleepwalking. Embarrassed, he again blamed the pillow. They traded pillows, and she settled down, watching as he awkwardly returned to the bed, but still, he couldn't sleep. Before long, he found himself back at the sofa, right by her side. What he didn't know was that she had stayed awake all night, watching over him. At one point, she gently brushed his face, realizing just how lonely and restless he truly was. The next day, when she learned he had gone to a late-night business meeting, she decided to make porridge for him. But just as she was preparing, a call came through. Her husband needed some important documents brought to a dinner event. Without an invitation card, she was stopped at the entrance by security. Right then, a female supervisor arrived, someone who secretly had a crush on her husband. Smirking, she mocked the woman for trying to sneak in without an invitation. At that moment, the husband's assistant appeared. The supervisor assumed he had come for her, but when he escorted the wife inside instead, her jealousy boiled over. Furious, she decided to humiliate the wife at the dinner. She had no idea this woman was actually the CEO's wife, someone no one had ever met before. Trying to embarrass her further, the supervisor sneered that she must have seduced some rich man to get in. The wife didn't want to argue and was about to leave, but the supervisor grabbed her arm. In the scuffle, the young woman lost her balance, just as her husband arrived.